Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Neki broadcast. It's been ages since we've casted anything really, so here I am bringing you a game of Dota 2. Now on this account I am Crusader 5, so the pace of the game should be quite quick, so it's going to be a challenge for me to cast this and also play my best. I'm also mid, it seems. Always banning Pudge. Why do you ban Pudge? Because if the enemy team gets Pudge, they will hook your teammates repeatedly and you lose the game early on. If one of your teammates gets Pudge, he misses all the hooks, he has absolutely no impact, and the game goes into a state where everybody rages at him. You are always playing from behind, so always ban Pudge. It's a 0 or 1 hero. There's nothing in between. It's either very good or very, very bad, depending on who plays it. Now, I have a lot of intelligence heroes. I have no agility, basically, in my team draft. Juggernaut, Void Spirit, Hoodwink. Probably is going to be Void Spirit mid. So I am going to need to pick an agility hero. I'm not sure what would be best. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Razor simply because I don't feel this game. So I'm going to go with Razor simply because if this Treant Protector is going to ult, then my target is going to stand still and I'll be able to drain him. I will be able to drain this Juggernaut even if he spins. My ultimate, I'm not sure if my ultimate goes through magic immunity. It should. PS spell immunity, yes, so I can deal damage too. So as long as Juggernaut spins right next to me, he's a sitting duck. So if I can kill him while he spins, then he won't have any impact in the fight. So I'm more of a counter carry. So yeah, also I do have some range, I guess. And also it's an I wouldn't say an easy hero to play, but a relatively easy hero when compared to others out there. So basically what we will try to do is use our static link repeatedly. It's not the best choice versus this Void Spirit simply because he can use his ultimate to get away from my static link, obviously. However, before he gets that ultimate, I believe that even if he uses his W spell, W escape spell, you know, those they're not concentric by all means, though adjacent circles on the ground, and he pops up through a circle. I don't know the name of his ability. Anyway, Treant Protector is pinging some information to me. I'm not really sure what to do with it. We shouldn't be, in my opinion, we shouldn't be wasting time with rune top. We should be defending rune bottom, simply because we have two objectives here close to each other. We should be going bottom. Going top is always a gamble. I don't understand why top lane goes top. I understand it's close to their lane, to their final destination, but strategically it makes absolutely no sense. Okay, it seems that here I'm not going to be challenged. So all in all is well when it ends well, I guess. Not sure what's coming here. I'm going to just preemptively place a... Okay. Hopefully this will not get dewarded soon now. I have to do the boring chores now, focus on last hitting, which is really, really important. I despise last hitting. It's a really important skill. The more you do it, the better you are at it. Okay, if you're going to come right here, then, you know, if you really insist that I drain you, then I'm gonna drain you. So there's really nothing I could have done there. I mean, he came right next to me, so he was basically begging to be static linked. You know, me running behind the tower, trying to get him, That's not something I'm keen on doing. So for example, me running with a static link behind the tower, it's not worth it, especially not at these low levels. Perhaps later on I could do that, but for now I'm not going to dive. It's just damage dealt versus damage return damage taken. The comparison just doesn't. Oh, and I'm missing last hits left and right. Okay, I'm missing last hits left and right here. The damage drain should help out a bit. You see that after a drain I'm able to last hit much better. Now I am going to go and get a bottle, simply because lane has been going relatively well. Well, last hit's 9, denies 4. I'm going to call that stellar by all means, but I would say relatively alright. Even managed to cancel the animation there, so you saw I was about to last hit, but cancelled it to confuse my enemy. I really like to put these hotkeys. As you can see, I only have one button for this item, so 5. I press 5 and the item gets activated. I find it extremely useful. Again, I'm a beginner. I don't know. I mean, my advice, it's not necessarily the best. It's not tried in competitions. It's just based on my personal experience. What comes natural to an amateur like myself. I find it really useful to basically map, not all of them, but some items, the ones that you get to use quite frequently, just map them to a single button rather than have to use the alt modifier. I don't care about the damage, I really care about this last hit, and I do care about the rune, simply because I went through all the trouble of wording and... Right, so... Okay. Oh, God. Again, he has his skill as well. So last hit creeps. Let me see if I can be a bit cheeky here. I don't recommend doing this. He saw me. He should de-word if he has... I mean, he was focused on last hitting himself, so maybe he did not... Maybe he did not acknowledge it, but any decent player should have seen that. Oh, again I missed there. Well, as long as I can get the creep wave into the tower, I feel that it's not that bad, because last hitting within tower range is not that straightforward. You can see there he's going for the rune himself. Okay. I was just trying to use static link as a deterrent, trying to get last hits rather than deal significant damage. Although probably now with level 3 I can be a bit more daring. He does not have bottles, so regen for him is a problem. So as long as I can land these spells, then should be all good. Already spamming them. Okay, I have to be really careful here, because with Razor, I mean, he got a bottle finally, so yeah, he's going to have some regen. Probably he deemed it necessary, seeing the amount of damage he was getting from me. Now if he would come a bit more forward, which I'm not letting him due to me spamming my spells. Now it's really important now. You might say, oh, you're pushing the lane, Nikismo, so why are you doing that? I'm doing that because I want to make sure I get this 6-minute rune. It's really important. I want to put pressure on the tower. You see, he even went there. He doesn't care. He wants to guess the rune at this point, so... Okay. See, he used his ult. That's what I'm talking about. This ultimate is really annoying. So now I'm basically forced to go and use up these runes. Should they still be here? Of course not, because offlane did their job, so I'll have to go and get the enemy runes, which is always another gamble, of course. So yeah, I kind of shown there the importance of that 6-minute rune. He got it, I did not. He kind of guessed it. He was lucky. At least I got something here. So I can come back. Okay, this is again a gamble. You know, he's waiting for my static link so he can use his ultimate. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, my team is feeding. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's only 2-2. I wouldn't call that feeding, would you guys? I wouldn't call it feeding. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so you see, as long as I can use static link, I should be fine. Now, again, I can't stress enough. The next rune, really, really important. I'm going to guess now because I'm quite desperate. Oh, come on, the rune is top. It's also a regen rune. Yeah, I wouldn't basically need to do the walk of shame at this point. And now I'm seeing my team, that middle is missing. Careful guys, middle is missing. So middle is missing. I do need some... I feel that this spell here, Storm Surge, which is a passive, is basically a 1-point wonder. So it provides 12% movement speed. Again, I'm going to wait for this rune and attempt to gank top. Top has just died and the timing couldn't be more off. But I will just have to force it a bit. Is he going to DP? I'm looking here for the supports. Is he going to DP? Okay, let's do this. Great, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh man. That was unfortunate there, so you see that. The power of the TP versus this hero. I have basically nothing I can do, and our team is a bit low on stuns. Barely missed him. Okay, and of course now the rune is bottom, which is extremely annoying to say the least. Void Spirit is top, so I'm telling them to go back. Not sure whether they will listen, but they should. Told them that middle is missing. I did my job. I told them twice. They wouldn't listen. Yeah, of course, I expected that. I only told them twice, so it's not enough. Apparently. Okay, since I'm alone mid and I have no mana, I might as well use this time to put some pressure on the tower. Looking at the minimap here, it's really important to be aware of where the enemy is. Earth Spirit is here. I'm not sure what to do with that information. Is he alone? Is he not? Okay. Okay, there's two of them now. So this is my cue to leave. Okay, neutrals. Nothing left for good old me. Maybe put more pressure on the tower. I mean, if they're going to gank. If they're going to TP, but they have to make a decision. And no matter what, they should show that decision so I can basically react accordingly. Okay, haste, that is a good one. Ah, nice. I couldn't. Okay, I'm going to TP that. Go, guys, go. Yeah, they're not going, so go back then, because I don't have a haste anymore. Yeah. Don't go when I tell you, go afterwards, so die in peace. Absolutely idiotic. Well, no reason to be mad. We are only the early game heroes, so if there is a time when we should provide an impact, it should be early game, and we are not doing so due to absolute desynchronization top. So yeah, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I can, so my next strategic move would be basically to wait for my BKB, and with this BKB make some plays. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. I have nothing that I can use there, nothing. So I'm just going to go back. It's an overdue return to base, and hopefully with a full mana and HP pool I would have more freedom to make some plays. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh god, he already died. Ah, it's not the best target. It's not the best target there for my... If they could go for me, then perhaps I could do something. They all have an escape mechanism, that is the problem. I have to be careful here. We are 2 versus 3. I'm not sure what this gentleman is doing. Well, there is no tower here, so at least that. But they have a lot of mobility. Oh yeah, that is going to hurt. Oh man, that is so annoying. This hoodwink is so annoying. He has these spammable stun spells, and the only drawback for him is that the target needs to be next to trees. But you always find next to trees. So in these narrow corridors, you are always next to trees. So his stuns are just too strong, I feel, in terms of cooldown impact in the game. And yeah, I need BKB, So I am just going to try and help my team out top. Although this Juggernaut is being extremely cautious. Yeah, so annoying. Not sure if it's worth ulting here. Perhaps it is. Of course, this one again. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, not doing that ever again. Well, my team is not doing that bad, I guess. They managed to get something out of it. Just go back, I would say. Now, where can I help most? I'm guessing they are going towards mid. So, if I were to help, mid would be the place to TP to. And I'm not that far from my BKB, so with the BKB on, I should be able to have more of an impact. We shouldn't be doing this. Just we don't know how many they are. We don't have any vision whatsoever. This is pure suicidal here. Suicidal play, of course. See? There it is. Suicidal play coming up. Yeah. I told him like a million times to go back. I should have just gone back, let him die. I never learn. I am like, oh, maybe I can help him a little. No. You've already flagged up the suicidal play. First of all, you've acknowledged it. You flagged it up twice to your teammate. If he wants to die there with no vision, all missing on the map, let him die. Don't just stay nearby trying to help. We are getting in a dangerous spot. We are way behind, I feel, and I don't have yet my Black King bar. I should just try and definitely try and avoid these suicidal plays as much as possible. See if we can do something with this Juggernaut. Apparently not, we can't. We need a basher. Okay, level 2 neutral item here. Nobody's wording. What is Trent doing? Trent is doing absolutely nothing. She's going to die there. Well, we have CK. I have to help CK. CK can actually cause some trouble for enemy team. Might as well support him. Okay, I'm not sure if there's anything left here. It is, apparently. Oh no, oh no. It's a double damage void spirit. Nobody left here. No point in sitting around without CK. And that's the beep, the sound, the announcer, the notification. Oh, come on. I've just got it. Just let me deliver it. Oh, such bad manner. Such bad manner. You shouldn't be fighting here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very bad spot to be in. Extremely bad spot. Extremely bad spot. extremely bad spot, so... No, that's extremely, extremely poor decision making from our CK. Why would he suicide there? I don't know. I'm going to do the same, apparently. Where did he go? So annoying. Oh god. Okay. 1-4. But now I can make some plays with my Black King bar. And hopefully we can get some more brain usage from our team. And perhaps we can turn this around. No game is perfect. You have to fight from behind, from these positions. This Necrophos has been in terrible positions all game. Okay, that was a good catch. I think I can dispel this disarm with my BKB. Okay, we should probably push middle. Take advantage of their support being dead. Not sure about this positioning from my side here. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, Trent is bottom. I need... Oh, come on. How quickly? Just two of them. CK is not here. I'm a bit confused here. It's just... We should not be there if CK is not there. That's why I was trying to look where Treant is, where CK is, but we just get jumped. So it's not going well. Simply because they are walking around as 5 around the map. We are never 5. So yeah, that's okay, that's, yeah, all kids. That's not going to help, is it? So if we were 5, we could make some plays. And I got so much damage there last fight, so I guess I should try and use this Black King bar a bit earlier. Also, I should be building tankier items like this what's it called? A bit more hit points to work with. Okay. Okay, doing that. regen everything. And these fights are a bit chaotic. There's just too many enemies with too many movement abilities running around, and I do need my what is it called? I don't know. I want to say Staff of the Master, but probably it's called Aghanim's Scepter. Do need my Aghanim's Scepter, and let's see here. Maybe with this Staff of the Master we could hit more enemies, have a bit more of an impact. Oh no, it's just a bad position to be there. Now, should be looking for fights where CK is there, should be ready to TP. Again, look for your main carry, especially since I'm not a real carry. I'm more of a counter carry. What is the... Oh, I could ult for these creeps, could do that. A bit difficult to... Not sure about this. Must have vision there. Where is CK? Again, follow CK. Fighting there, not the best. It's a choke point where they do have vision. Okay, that's actually quite good. Heal me. Oh, I could buy back, but CK is already dead. I don't think CK should be the one initiating with this Orchid Malevolence. I think that's a better item for our supports. Again, everybody should be looking where CK is. So CK went in, you follow. Okay, maybe he made a poor decision. He might have, because they do have vision here. But nobody follow, nobody cares. Nobody cares what CK is. You know, you can't just expect everybody to read your mind. It's a 5-person game. We don't have sound. We didn't queue together. You look where the main carry is. You save him, right? You help him fight. Anyway. Let's see here. What else can be done? Get more tankiness, I guess. So I drained a lot of damage there, but I did not manage to capitalize on it. We need more BKBs. CK needs BKB, I feel. I know he has the illusions to confuse people. Again, following CK at this point. Pretty sure they do have. Ah, great, excellent, well done. I just don't know why. I mean, why he didn't use Ghost Shroud. It's just so easy. Use Ghost Shroud. Use Ghost Shroud and you are absolutely fine. I'm going to mute my absolutely very educated teammates, very well educated and polite teammates, and I am going to basically hope for the best. All I can do in these fights is pop my Black King bar, drain Juggernaut, and hope for the best. That is a very bad initiation. 5v4 makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Okay, at least I got one with me. But that was bad initiation from CK. Been trying to make up excuses for him. You have to know where the carry is, but it's late in the game, and you have to at least use some common sense, right? I mean, this Necrophos is absolutely an idiot. He is out of position every single time, takes bad fights, and he doesn't know where the yeah, okay, so yeah, you know, when you get this kind of behavior, you know, don't play carry. If you have this kind of behavior, if you're a loser and a quitter, don't play carry. You have to keep trying till the very end of the game. So most games are won simply because you don't give up. So psychologically, this CK has given up. That's why we're losing the game. It's not because he's playing badly. It's simply because he's given up, right? So yeah. Anyway, let's try and see here what can be done. Oh, I'm trying to get this trying to drain him to the best of my ability. So I got him, but he needs to die again. And this long range initiation does not help. Again, I blocked his escape there. And I'm going to get... and I'm going to go back. CK should just go back as well. We need to defend as much as possible. We defended. We stood our ground, which is something unbelievable considering how far behind we are. And the fact that I bought back, I think, had something to do with it. They decided they shouldn't be fighting anymore. So you saw what I did there. I basically drained Juggernaut's damage, and he did not want to man up. And I blocked there, I body blocked the escape from Earth Spirit so he couldn't get away. And pretty much running around with my ultimate. So yeah, that's the most I could have embot back. Trying to get this all muted Chaos Knight to stay in the game. Psychologically, he's basically out of it. Okay, need my... oh, absolutely fantastic. Necrophos again, right. Worst positioning ever, all game. Absolutely ridiculous use of his abilities. Treant was not great either. I mean, I am not sitting pretty either. thrown into these bad fights, and it's always like to let your teammates die. You try to help them and get some counter kills. Problem is, positioning was so bad in the sense that they were 2 versus 5 just sitting there. I'm just going to get this simply because I don't have any lifesteal at this point and nobody seems to be interested. Again, remember, I should be draining that Juggernaut, nobody else. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Butterfly is going to be a problem. I don't think I can address that. I think getting my... It's the best I can do. Again, trying to be a nuisance and drain damage from Juggernaut. That's the best I can do. Oh, of course. Can I use that defensively there? Yeah, that's terrible. Well, at least we got something out of it. Okay, CK has to be careful because he is our last line of hope here. Even if he gave up. From a psychological point of view. Just trying to let him have the farm, but... Oh, what's happening there? What's happening there? Oh, that's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. Oh, is that an illusion? So disappointing. No, we shouldn't be fighting here. We need to defend middle. I'm not sure whether they have invis or not. Guess I can check. They don't have invis, at least not on the important target. Is that Hoodwink? Oh man. Almost. I'm gonna let Chaos Knight get this farm. We have a sentry ward here. It's really important this last fight, where it's going to take place. If it's just going to take place in the middle of nowhere, like this Pugna is trying to do here, it's just so bad. It shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be doing that. It's just incredibly poor choice of fighting spot. We should let CK get the farm. No, don't find in that choke. It's a choke point, guys. It's a choke point. No reason to find that. No, what are they doing? That's good game. If they fight there, there's nothing I can do to save them. Nothing I can do to save them. Nothing I can do to save them. Yeah, good game. So we were behind. There was no reason for him to be there. Absolutely no reason. He wanted to lose. He said that he didn't care about this game. Just report him. So I'd say around 1 minute ago. Well, yeah, I am 3-9, and I got drawn out in these silly fights that Necrophiles started. I should have just stayed away from them. Guess that's my bad. Just let them feed as they want to. Don't increase the stakes. Don't feed more, right? So, yeah. Anyway, not the best game. Tried until the end, but this is the quitter mentality, and this game should be avoided and reported. And okay, I'm not sure if anybody is going to fail. Anyway, so yeah, this is what happens when you get drawn into these. You get lured into these stupid fights by your teammates. You should stay away from it. We did lose a lot because of this Necrophiles, and whenever I tried to help, I found myself helping versus 5 because the enemy team was much more synchronized. In hindsight, what should I have picked to deal better with this lineup? I think a better choice would have been Bloodseeker, simply because they do have lots of movement abilities. So the ultimate from this gentleman over here, running from this one. Also, this one has a lot of mobility. This one, I mean, I didn't know this was the last pick, but for all others, I think a Bloodseeker will have been a bit better. Razor is good for countering, but when all others are jumping on you, then yeah, what can you do? Bloodseeker would have enabled basically for killing supports first, ulting at least this one, trying to make him useless. I mean, again, I didn't know this one, but perhaps catch somebody, right? So also Basher, right? I could have gone Basher, whereas Basher was not an option on Razor, and CK never went Basher. He went a initiation item because he felt frustrated with the fact that support was not getting it, but it's not his job to get that initiation item, honestly. Anyway, lots of lessons to be learned there. Probably I made more mistakes than I realize right now because I was casting, but again, live and learn.